England players bend the knee as they win 1-0 over Romania, but the England fans let them know what they think of it, with boos that can be heard for miles. So yesterday, England beat Romania 1-0, and yet again we are forced to witness a communist socialist movement's bending of the knee performed by the England players. I want to ask that as much as these guys are actually paid, do they actually know what they're bending the knee for? But I think here's the point: is who's making them do it? Who's making them do it? Who's telling them to bend the knee? Who in the English Football Association organisation is insisting that they bend the knee? Because they didn't all used to do it, but now they are. So who's forcing them to do it? Well, why don't we find out who this is and we remove them from the institution of the Football Association? This is not a Marxist, communist, socialist country. It just isn't. This is a free-loving, anti-racist country. It just is. It just is. There isn't any racism here, not of an organised. You have individual racism, but there are no organisations in power anywhere that push racism, and we don't want them. Black Lives Matter are a racist organisation. They are a Marxist organisation. They are a communist organisation. They are rife with criminals. They are rife with the types that go around shooting people in heads. We don't want that. We don't want that in this country, and we need the police force to investigate, prosecute, and break up this criminal gang. All lives matter. Black lives, Asian lives, white lives. Everybody matters. It's about the content of your character, not the colour of your skin. Yeah. So we've got to stop playing this far left wing banjo that's basically sickened me to death. But I'm going to take my foot off the gas a little bit, because the type of reactions that they want are not what I think we should be giving them. We need to be pointing this out, though. We need to be pointing out what a fascist organisation these guys really are. They claim to want equality. They claim to want to stamp out racism. That's completely the opposite to what they want. They don't want that. They want the breakdown of the nuclear family, and they want the breakdown of capitalism. Well, the England fans last night showed them exactly what they think of it. But the FA and the England football team, so somebody is putting pressure on them. Now, why isn't this Conservative government coming out and stopping them from doing it? Because they know there are senior politicians within the Conservative Party that know exactly what the Black Lives Matter movement is for. They don't give a crap about George Floyd. They don't give a shit about George Floyd. Look at the black-on-black violence in London alone. Why aren't they doing anything about that? Now, that's something worth campaigning for. Yeah, getting into those communities and finding out why is it people are going around with knives, and the statistics are overwhelmingly from one ethnic minority group. That's not a racist thing to say. It's a statistical fact. Why don't we look at that and deal with that and stop all these young lives being lost? Because they don't care. That's not what their agenda is. They say it is because it sounds great, but that's not what they're about. They are about breaking down the nuclear family, capitalism, and pushing forward a Marxist communist agenda. Well, they won't get away with it in Britain, and well done to the England fans. Lots of love. Keep it up.